That's definitely louder.
That's louder.
Hell yeah.
I'm riding in the Escalade home. That scares me so much.
Yet another car to give me headaches while I drive. Worth it.
Valvetronic, very well done, and Hoffman
Yes.
on the install.
Yes.
You guys killed it. We got a fun one. Oh well, that's just my forehead. We just made it to Hoffman Fabrication and Speed. The P1 was delivered here yesterday from the service center. We have the new Valvetronic exhaust that he's gonna help us install. Let's go take a look at it. Are you excited?
Come on in.
All right. Oh my God. That car looks so good.
Yeah, this color is unreal.
I miss this car.
Is this a factory color?
This is a
is.
volcano red. Yeah.
Okay.
Insane.
So our vlog is out already. They also straight piped the 918 for us.
Yes. So
Yeah.
they fabricated and did everything start to finish in the 918. This exhaust was made by Valvetronic and they're installing it for us, but the 918 came out.
Mucho gusto.
Yes, it was insane, insane. So hopefully this car screams. We'll do a couple pre-exhaust clips and then post-exhaust clips.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the 918 exhaust as well, we'll put it up right here.
Check it out.
The exhaust is laid out over there on the floor if you want to take a look
Yeah.
at it and take some shots of it.
Damn.
Ooh.
That is crazy.
I wonder how the gold will line up with the P1.
McLaren uses gold exhausts for
Yeah.
their special edition cars, so they're kind of paying tribute to that. I love this. It's a Hamilton collection on here too. That's super sick.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice touch.
It is. They did a good job. This looks nice too.
We didn't do box on this one.
Yeah, no box in the P1. It's my baby.
The baby that he never drives ever.
I drive this car all the
No,
time.
you
That's
don't.
all I drove in Monterey, all day.
That's because that's the only car we had in Monterey.
Well, I'm right. I'm right.
Valvetronics is a household brand. We've installed plenty of their products in the shop before. This piece is no exception to the quality they make. Definitely one of the brands that we recommend for higher end cars like this one if you're not having us build it custom, which is typically what we do in-house if not having something already made is what they're already going with. And this one's definitely a nice quality piece. We'll see how fitment is on it, but I have no doubt that it'll fit nice.
And we have no doubt he'll do a great job installing it.
I know, yeah, I know.
The 918 came out crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I think every hypercar that Steve has will have an exhaust soon.
Yes, we're straight piping everything except the loft.
Yeah, the loft. And if it was straight piped, we wouldn't legally be able to tell you.
No, we wouldn't.
It's definitely not straight piped, but if it did, it would sound similar to how it sounds now.
Sure
If
would.
that makes sense. If that makes sense, but it's not.
what Steve did.
Alright, what do we get?
108. 108.3.
I think that wraps up our time here. Ben's gonna get some cool B-roll of the whole job, the clamshell off, the install process. We'll be back with Steve in a little bit to hear this thing scream. I can't wait. I think the gold's gonna look good with the red. What do you think? I think it'll look good.
It's gonna look great. I wanted to give a shout out to Valvetronic for making this exhaust for us as well.
It looks so good.
Yep, and can't wait to hear it.
No, we'll see you soon.
Quick vlog update for you guys. We've got the rear clamshell off of the P1. Currently getting ready to start removing parts of the exhaust system here. You can see we've got all the parts laid out carefully and neatly. It's pretty wild to see what you have to disassemble on this car in order to access the exhaust system, and there's really no documentation on it. It was a lot of trial and error, along with getting a hold of one of the certified P1 techs over in the Chicago McLaren dealership in order to give us a little bit of insight. With their help, we were able to get it done. We've got the old system off of the vehicle, and it's laying out here on the ground. Here's the old system. Here's the new system from Valvetronic, getting ready to put it on the car. Handsome Jack over here is getting ready to do the first downpipe. Fun fact about the McLaren, these tubes right here are sound tubes. They actually don't serve any other purpose besides resonating sound up into the cabin so that the driver can enjoy the stimulating sounds of this McLaren engine. Don't know if you guys are going to be able to capture this in the video, but I'm hoping so. Go ahead.
Tommy, how long has the McLaren been gone?
Since service too. It's been gone for like 3 months. It's been a while. Maybe not, maybe 2 months. It's been gone for a long time.
Vehicle was at the McLaren service for a little while, getting a huge service done. Over $50,000 in repairs were done, and then it went straight from there to here to get the exhaust fabricated and done. Not really fabricated, just installed. They had to do a little bit of fabrication because this is an untested system. And overall, Valvetronic, it sounds like, just from what I've seen, they did a good job. There were just some minor tweaks to get it rolling. But I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen what it looks like in person, and I've definitely not heard it yet. So I
have seen some photos, and it looks awesome. I can't wait to see it in person.
Gracias, amigo. All right, and I've got the key.
The downpipes themselves, you can still see, like, they're the heat shielded section here.
Yeah.
And when we first put it together, they were like so high up that they were like almost above where the clamshell was. So that's what I had to do, is like I cut out a section on the lower area in the middle of it that basically shrunk it down. And then because of that, it changed the angle of the flange, which is like a ball joint.
Yeah.
And I actually took the piece that I cut out and welded it there at the angle it needed to be, and everything worked out. I did that on both sides.
That's amazing. Yeah. So basically, at the end of the day, Valvetronic built us a full-on system, a full-on straight pipe system, and it bolted on pretty well, other than the downpipe portion at the very end where Ben had to do some slight welding to get it to fit. Again, Valvetronic, I don't think that they had a McLaren P1 to work with, so I think they did a pretty great job, given that they didn't have one of these to actually jig or create the system upon.
That's pretty common for aftermarket custom systems.
It happened with our Senna, right?
It happens all the time.
We shipped Unobtainium the system to Canada, and it still had a very similar issue where local shop had to go and cut and re-weld it. And
it wasn't perfect, but it was close.
Yep.
That's common.
But I'm assuming that I know you communicated to them, and it sounds like if they want to go mass build this system, and by mass build I think I mean maybe 5 of these.
10 max.
Yeah, 5 or 10. They should know exactly what they need to do, just some small tweaks. So overall, it sounds like Valvetronic did a great job, and oh, look at the tips. That's the first time I saw the tips. Nice.
That's what
gold. Yes, the tips. Let us start this thing.
Yeah.
This system was actually pretty quiet before. It sounded great. 108.3 on this.
Yep.
So this was louder than the 918 factory. If this is at 120, I'm a happy camper. Send it. That's definitely louder.
That's louder.
Hell yeah.
That's louder.
All right.
That's pretty loud.
That's loud.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, we gotta hear it on the road. You should back it out now.
The system looks really good too. I'm not a big fan of gold, but I know Lenzante and like the Senna GTR had gold tips and stuff. It's kind of a thing for McLaren, and I think it looks really good on the contrast with the red. I love it.
Send it. 127.4. So it is straight up damn near the same as the 918, which we thought was super loud. I think that we had some crazy expectation that this thing was going to be like ear-shattering loud.
Let me ask what she's driving to. How many RPMs?
I mean, it also changes the game a lot once you put load on it and you're out there on the road.
Oh yeah.
Really hard to, especially with how they have limiters on the different supercars and hypercars. At a standing rev, it's hard to tell.
I'm not sure what the RPMs were, but it could have been higher because the 19 only revs at 4,500.
That's what he was just saying. When you get on the road, this thing is going to be amazing. 127.4 is awesome.
I'll take it.
This is going to be so loud, and I think it's going to also breathe fire. We have to get some shots of it. We got to get some good shots while we're driving.
Valvetronic, very well done, and Hoffman on the install. You guys killed it.
All right, yet another car to give me headaches while I drive. Worth it. We're going to go do some polls, take this thing for some drive-bys, get some awesome rollers of this.
so good.
I love it.
How does it feel?
Really squirrely and slippery because it is wet outside, but I still
What's it sound like on the inside? Like, is it deeper,
Loud.
louder?
It's loud.
That's
I
awesome.
smell some of the exhaust burny stuff from it getting
We
broken
smell it
in.
out here too.
We should go do some more pulls on the road.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I think my hope is with every little change that we make that this car starts to become what everybody says that it is to me. Everyone says it's their favorite car.
It always
so
has been that for me.
I'm gonna buy my way. That's definitely louder, my guy.
So much louder.
Whoops, dude. I gotta wait for them.
That's good. I'm riding in the Escalade home. That scares me so much. It's too wet.
Yes, too wet.
Left here.
I sent it. I love it. It's so different when you hear it outside. Like that flyby, you guys probably.
That was awesome.
Dude, that drive-by was great too.
So crazy. Wow.
Fourth gear is the one. Fourth gear is where you really hear this.
I like it. Oh my God.
That's fun.
It's so loud. Oh my gosh. How do you not like this car?
Like I said, with each little change we make, with the major surface we just had, with the loud-ass straight pipe, it's moving its way up. Thank you, as always, Ben from Hockman Fabrication Speed. We'll be back again. We always appreciate you guys. Deliver this super fast, great quality. If you need any fabrication work done, crazy builds, whatever it may be, Hockman is the guy.